to write in your journal entries in the blank book.
Damn it, Corey.
I'm jotting down all the information from our adventure on the Western Continent.
Okay. The wizard's still reading.
Jamie. Put it away.
And say it's been a little while. The food will all just disappear. As the inhabitants of the glade just kind of mill about.
The poison's gone.
So, people, things, stuff.
But I can't have a Quetzalcoatl. Can I have a fox?
We
You
cannot
can't
take
the
anything
creatures
from
out of
here.
the Great Glade.
You got a little bit of chin.
Well,
Saving it for that later.
I'm a messy girl.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm doing good, Leola.
Relax.
That's true. Don't make your sugar mama.
Corey.
Sorry, I couldn't just put
Neither could I.
Okay. As soon as she's done writing in the journal, I'll write about what we've been doing on the main continent.
Okay.
Emphasizing the Underdark and the demons. I haven't seen yet. Pulling her out. Just in general, stay away from her.
Okay.
It's a silly place.
I was going to ask the Fae if she knows anything about where they're from.
Where who's from?
Where they're actually from. Has she ever set foot on the material plane?
She don't leave the glade.
Is she the glade?
No.
How many people have come here? Anybody famous that we would know of? Has Lance been here?
I don't recall that one.
Thank God. Now I know I don't have any siblings through you.
Or we do have siblings too.
Our father's very
Promiscuous.
charming.
He doesn't know how to say no.
Multiple wives.
You're
So-
talking to a fae.
Mm-hmm. I understand that.
Okay.
somebody say boss weapons.
But has anybody ever come here that we may know of?
Lots come through here. We need to keep track of.
Ever any celestials?
Or dragonkin? Or anthropomorphic red pandas?
I'd say we get quite a few visitors.
My dad? No. Yeah, I feel it.
And they don't sleep.
They can be put to sleep.
I'm
It's a
not
different form.
sure how that works, but okay.
It's a different form of the magic.
Sleep. Okay.
Snoring noise.
Snore, snore,
Snoring
snore.
noise.
They kind of trance more so than sleep.
Like elves.
So they look like statues, or if they deep slumber.
I think Dewey's one guy needs to make a return to the main campaign. His what's it called? What's it called? What do you call it? His dome thing.
Jimbo?
Demo.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity. Has there been anybody here from the Shadow Clutch?
Say typically evil does not come here.
True neutral.
Typically. Occasional exceptions.
I'm not evil. I'm chaotic neutral. Why am I getting a look?
So, is there any information you want me to pass on specifically to your brothers and sisters?
Tells Afner we said hi
Okay.
and hope that he's doing well.
You're going back with me.
I know. I'm bringing back a general message.
Tell Gilliam. Continue to keep an eye on Daphne. That's about it.
Okay. This place.
Rainbow Caster's been awful quiet.
In the house with him.
Her.
Okay, I'll come outside.
I like it in here.
I can't get outside because you're sitting there with your face in the door.
You?
Maybe I've been quiet because I've been trapped.
That game.
Fix the tree.
Sorry. Didn't.
Nature.
No harm.
Oh,
Wizards.
all of a sudden, an earthquake.
That is unbearable.
Ah. So, Angel Man.
Weird dude.
Why?
You need to stop making me laugh.
I'm sorry.
I was all in the zone and shit.
I didn't say anything funny.
You said winged douche.
How far does this blade
I
reach?
did not.
How far does this blade reach?
As far as the eye can see.
Circle.
It's the King Kai Spider.
Big
Just the check.
rectangle, but okay.
A circle of trees. What? Not the whole map thing.
Have you met my brother?
Is it kind of like a floating
Who's your
island
brother?
thing, or is this just like where the scenery ends?
It's the
He's a human paladin.
sanctuary. It's pretty much you're blocked in there.
So it's like water.
As Orin would look at you.
Drunk asshole.
Oh, he's retired. My older brother.
Don't
Go ahead and finish it.
tire. You're about
I
it
didn't
for
want to
life.
finish it off on you.
He got tired of fighting.
Fat asshole. Yes, I know who. Little sugar to the belief.
Just had to wash down the salty fries.
I don't really think it's a traitor to the belief.
Pursuit of justice never
I
ends.
hope to hear
You
she
don't
said
know how
that
to
to
give
you.
up.
Behave yourself.
Well, whatever you choose to believe there. It's all you.
Hey, I was raised by celestials.
I can't. It's fine.
We have a different point of view than you.
You've never been to our plane?
She's never left.
Do you ever hear music from our plane?
So sometimes the visitors bring other music.
Orin's
You
in
heard
there.
thrash metal.
Have you ever heard of anything popular?
Like what?
Metallica.
Zap's stage name? Anything from that person?
Not really, but it's been a while since I've had visitors.
Just a comedian
Gotcha.
tonight, are we?
She's really famous where we're from.
No, you're not. You're not polite. You'll do that anywhere.
Say everyone's equal here.
Oh no.
Fair
I've
enough.
felt your wrath before.
Stop moving the table.
The table. The table. See my laptop.
Anyway,
Still seeing you.
Have you got any input on what's going on with where you're from? Sis?
I can't think of anything. I think we were role playing better last night. Got really gay. What?
You'll find out if we've kind of exhausted all our avenues of discussion.
I know.
We talked to.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
We've talked to each other. We've explored the building.
Left notes.
We've eaten. We've petted several fuzzy creatures.
Have you talked to each other about your histories?
Yes.
No. So why are you doing all this stuff? Why did you even tag along with my brother and his ragtag team of miscreants?
Well, to be honest, I've always been kind of a miscreant myself. Oh, I grew up in, I was born in, was it Dragonport? Dragonport, you know, kind of.
You grew up in Dragonport?
No. Sylvanesti.
Not this character. This is the paladin.
Dragonport's the name. Port town. Thinking about it, he's right.
And all my characters are from Sylvanesti, they are from Frostfall.
There.
Been on for a while.
Okay.
Banish.
Sorry.
You met up with him in Dragonport.
No, I met them in.
Zeph is a rock star from Dragonport.
Met them at
Oh.
the.
Sylvanesti Frosttown.
That's not him. That is Lancel. This is the
Where does
paladin.
Celestial come from?
Celestial. He was from Dragonsport.
Okay,
He met
yeah.
them. He was born in Dragonsport. He went to Celestia with his father.
It's like
for
she keeps rubbing stuff to you.
Anyways, I was born in Dragonsport, but me obviously being a bit, I guess, not something that you would find unusual from the melting pot that is your village city.
Right.
But me, even with my mother being part of the church, I was never completely viewed as an equal. So when I was about 10 or so, I traveled to Celestia, and I trained under my father to become a paladin. And now I serve Hronius. Well, after my I obviously didn't fit in too well there either, being only half celestial. So I kind of returned to Material Plane to find my own sort of way to serve Hronius and champion the cause of justice. To be fair, my mother always, I wouldn't exactly talk highly about Lance. She obviously questioned some of his decisions.
It's like letting evil things live.
You know, such as like letting the necromancer that
Wizard.
too,
Okay.
but the necromancer that just randomly attacked us, tag along with us, and actually, yeah,
You mean her mom?
yeah.
I
That's
think
your
he's got a
mother?
problem with your mom.
I mean, necromancer, Clerk of Palor. It's an obvious,
Roll for initiative.
Erica Palor.
Talia was a Clerk of Palor.
Oh, right. Fair. Okay. Fair enough. I thought you were calling Lance Clark. I'm like, you right?
I kind of thought about going seeking your father originally, possibly learning from him his odd ways.
Believe me, I've been down that road.
I somehow kind of ended up finding myself at the one place, however. And when your fellows quite literally kicked the door in, I decided that
Gets
Yeah,
paper
my
time.
brother does that.
somebody needed to watch them and make sure they behaved accordingly.
Probably a wise decision. I mean, Gilliam can only do so much.
Not that anyone ever actually listens to me.
Cecil does things, but he does things for a reason, and they all make sense.
You should start getting more attuned to Gilliam. He's quiet, but he's got a lot of sense to him.
He doesn't like being called Gilly.
No, he doesn't. There's only very few people in our family that can get away with that. Most of them are females.
Can I call him Gil?
He actually wouldn't probably mind Gil at all.
Paladin's my adopted brother, my host family.
Can I call him Shirty Pants?
For the record, I'm not sure where he came from, honestly. He kind of joined us. God, where did he come from? Where'd you come from?
Me?
Yeah.
His paladin was converted by.
I'm not playing the Paladin.
I know, but
Wizard.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't really go into this guy's story without telling all the stories, but they're all kind of, except for my Paladin.
He's talking, so he'll reveal how much.
Okay. Well, I'm Ithaca. I'm an Illumin, and I was in a traveling band of nomad Illumins until we got attacked, and I
Did you say
banned
bad?
nomad. Nomad.
No bad. He's good. No bad.
No bad. Me from the other side of the moon where the eagles fly.
Oh God, it's the druid all over again. Day good.
Anyhow,
He hadn't spoken common in like 30
I
years.
know, but still.
Give him a break.
so
No, honestly, you role played the hell out of that. I
Not his first
freaking
language.
kudos to that freaking druid.
well, I was a part of a nomad Illumin family convoy that got attacked by bandits. And I was the only one left alive because I hid in a barrel. And I stayed there for 2 days until the guards on patrol came by and found me and drug me back. And they discovered I had a knack for magic, so my dwarvish host family that adopted me allowed me to attend the college and never left the city much beside that. And then one day I was sitting outside on a bench reading a book, and this oaf comes over and says, "Let's go." Literally the conversation you had with me. I'm sitting on a bench, "Let's go." Oh, okay.
So forceful.
Well, actually, we were actually, I was like, oh, we're introducing characters. He walks by, he's like, "Can you use magic?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let's go." Oh, okay.
I don't think it was quite like that, but it could have been.
I forget which one of the characters said it. I think it was the one that plays the violin.
Zeph?
Can you use magic? Let's go. Oh, okay. So, this has been a quite an enlightening experience. The first time since I was very little I've been outside the walls of the city, so.
And he loves it.
I recommend traveling planes. Quite exhilarating.
It lets me get to practice some more of my hostile spells without fear of buildings exploding.
And it lets him get out and see the more beautiful side of life. You know, like angelic beings.
I would recommend Celestia. It's very beautiful.
Want to see something pretty? Rainbow beam. What do you think of that?
No harm, no harm.
He's not hurting anything.
I just made a rainbow.
He's just using his imagination. You're a paladin, right?
That's correct.
You're a wizard?
Why should we hate each other?
No, I was thinking you guys could probably learn from one another. You know, some one-on-one studies.
Are you saying you want me to hit him with the head? Sword?
You saying you want to get spellcasted on you?
He's saying he's gay.
Good luck.
No, I mean,
What is the level adjustment for an aluminum? Do you get one?
I think it's 0.
No, it's a race.
So it's
Or
not
flat.
celestial.
It's not. Well, it's not. It's not. Doesn't have any extraordinary powers. Like.
Yeah, I was gonna say Illumins are just really good at casting.
Well, not even that. They really don't get a whole lot of perks for their casting. The mostly perks they get is they have floating runes that go
Races
around their
adjustment.
head. They can read any text that's not magical. The magical text they can still read, but it's a bit different. And the little.
I think I could take them.
Hmm?
I think I could take them.
I wasn't talking about fighting each other. You could learn from one another.
No, I hope.
I think combat is the best way to learn.
1 second. 1 second.
Have one-on-one
Shh, shh, shh,
freaking
shh.
sessions with each other.
If I told you I'd let you take me, what would you say?
Spider in one of my trees.
Pass that to Corey.
Jamie, don't touch it. You smash my tree. I'm gonna hurt you.
No harm here.
Which tree?
She's not gonna tell you.
Did you kill it?
Nope.
No harm here.
There's no spider.
Did he harm a spider?
As your wizard is suddenly stricken with sickness.
No, he's
Counter
having a
spell.
one-on-one session with the Celestial.
Lay on hands. Lay on hands.
He's gonna touch you.
Oh.
Whisper.
Good.
Or sitting here. Just trying to help my party member out.
Contagion AIDS.
Let's go.
That's how that got passed
Let's go
around.
practice some spells behind the building.
Here, contagion AIDS. And that's how that got passed
No.
around.
No, Superman, no here.
No. Listen. Metagaming. You just met me. One of Lance's kids just told us that we should go teach each other things,
Good.
and I'm saying let's go somewhere where there's just so many.
It's gonna teach you sword play.
What's a I need a thesaurus for the word witness?
Oh,
Damsel.
Crying eyes.
So many prying eyes to my field of studies. I have some things I want to keep
That's a
secret from
phrase.
these people.
I know, sis, I know.
It's not even a bluff check
He wants to make sure that he's not casting evil magic.
or anything that would offend the locals.
And make sure he's a good boy.
I think if you don't want to offend the locals, you just prefer not casting.
Let's just go in the building.
I don't want to go in the building. I like it out here. It's
You're
nice.
giving orders. You have leadership.
Get him.
What do you think, babe? Should he go?
For reference, I'm still silent.
You
How
did
long
it
does
to
it last?
yourself.
I know. For good of me.
How long does it last?
I don't care.
Zeph walks over.
We just start pushing him into the
You
freaking.
can speak again.
Doesn't mean I want to.
Dispel.
Doesn't mean I want to.
So, babe.
What exactly do you want to show me?
Zeph looks at you. He just wants to make sure that he's not going to offend anybody with his magic or anything that he uses in town because we might enter in combats in town. He just wants to make sure that, you know, doesn't do something that might rain down a bunch of your kind down upon him.
Don't think wizards are very proficient in summoning celestials. That'd be more of your domain.
He doesn't want to do something that might bring your kind there against him. You know, like summoning demons.
That would be bad, I think.
See? That's why he wants your approval on some stuff.
Very well, I suppose.
Uh-oh.
Zeph and Orin. Fist bump.
So how you doing?
Show me the spell and get it over with.
Zip.
Why don't you tell me a little about yourself first? Are you hungry?
Roofie.
No!
I
I'm
already
not harming him! I'm loving him! I'm loving him the
So
way
can
a
you.
man should!
I've got bonuses against poison.
Not a poison, baby.
No, I'm not hungry. I already ate.
It's a drink.
So sis, why did you join this adventure?
Let them talk.
Honestly,
Before we
just-
hear screams from inside the house.
No, we're behind the house. We're behind the shack.
Tell me, does this look infected? Zip.
I can fix that lay on hands. Smash.
Gross.
I silent
It's
cast,
like a
still
vice
cast.
grip.
You wouldn't know this is
Anyway.
happening at all.
So sis, why did you join?
Okay?
Why did you
Silent
leave
cast,
the Black
still
Swamp?
cast. Distract on
Well,
you.
I was inspired
What's
by
the
my
spell
mother's
resistance?
studies, and she did so well in
Let me take a look at it.
unholy arts that I wish
Gotta
to
look at the actual.
continue her work as a successor.
Any particular goal you're going for?
That's not gonna be fine.
Well, neutral, so I can't raise an evil kingdom. But maybe a neutral kingdom.
Kind of what your mother was doing. Was.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, a neutral.
Pretty sure she shared
A
some
place
past.
where all undead could go.
And if I might. Shit, I think actually one of them is.
Well,
Orin is. Kellamvor. You should build a sanctuary to him. Kellamvor is a god of death. But he believes
it's will
that
save.
There's a
dead
spell
things
resistance?
should be.
Left alone.
Yes. But let's
No,
say
you
that
will save.
something
I have to
happens
roll.
that the undead.
Okay?
Does
My,
despise.
Yeah.
my roll plus
Create a
my
neutral
caster
area
level
where
is
the
my
undead
spell
can
potency.
be, so they can be left at peace.
My caster level plus my d20
Just so
is my
happens
potency
if something tried to
on your
ruin
spell
the
resistance.
order
That's my
balance
epic
of,
level wizards. Spell resistance
uh,
only goes
if
high.
something
Doesn't
tried to
matter.
ruin the balance of the world,
Does that make
You
you
sense?
could use those
Okay,
undead
so roll
for
next.
a good purpose.
I get spell resistance.
Yeah, what? Okay.
It's all a matter of
so
perspective,
roll.
sis.
technically, I don't know what it is yet. So it's whatever I get on this plus 5.
So you could call me a studying necro scholar.
Um,
12.
Nope.
What is it?
I'll tell you if we find
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
I'll
But you
tell
still
you-
don't know I casted it.
I'll tell you if we find anything
So we're
from the
just
Western
talking.
continent that might help your studies. Speaking of which, have we really found
Well, the
anything
fact
from the
that
Western
I
continent?
probably be caught on to something, the fact that you just stopped doing
Undead?
anything while.
And yawned.
Rufalin.
Oh, we continue talking.
I said yawn, Rufalin, yawn.
So that's motive.
Okay. That's going to be
20.
Ah!
plus your modifier.
20.
Oh, so sense motive.
Most likely, I know he's up to something.
It would be. How would you
How many?
how would you explain it? It's not really evil. It's just he's being mischievous.
Persuasive.
He's being mischievous. He's not trying to do anything that's going to hurt you that you know of.
Yeah,
He
you know.
does not have any evil
He
intent.
just
No,
wants to
no
brag
evil
about it.
intent. No evil intent.
He just wants to love you. love you
In
long
fact-
time.
In fact,
Oh, you're a
technically,
lover, not a
if it's a
killer.
romantic intent, it would be non-evil whatsoever. In fact, it'd be good.
I don't know
So
if
you
I'd
think
go that
I'm-
far.
Have no evil intent whatsoever.
So it'd be neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know, I have a feeling that you're not being forthcoming with, though, about what you're.
Oh, he will
Well,
be.
if you want him to be
I was gonna
forthcoming,
say, oh, you will
Okay.
be.
I'm gonna test this spell.
You're actually telling me you're testing a spell.
I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna test this spell.
What are you casting?
It will only slightly tingle.
I want you to tell me if my ladder will hold up.
You're a ladder.
Eh?
I'm making a ladder and I have to maintain the spell. I want you to climb it. It's a spell I've been working on. It's called Force Ladder. I got a couple spells like this. It'll help the party out.
I'm curious where he's going with this.
Okay, so I cast Force Ladder. Now there's a ladder up to the roof. And I'm maintaining the spell. Can you climb that?
I know where he's going with this. And
Oh no, this
spell
has been.
wondering if you remembers that I can fly.
No, I know you have wings. That's why I'm telling you to do it, because in case I can't maintain the spell, you will not get
You're
hurt.
the perfect subject to catch
You-
yourself.
yeah, you're the perfect subject to not get hurt. Can you climb the ladder?
Sarah Jamie's a pervert.
Few swings.
Can you climb the ladder?
Put my hand on the ladder. Does anything happen?
No, I maintain the
You
spell.
feel tired. The rupee ladder.
You have to climb the ladder.
Okay, you're climbing the ladder.
Joke's on you. I put a
Yes.
Rufalin ward on it.
Yes. Okay, go ahead and climb back. Fly or climb back down. I appreciate that.
You're just getting a view.
So wait a minute.
Realize I'm wearing pants, right?
So
If he climbs up to the roof, does he get
you're
roofed?
celestial. I'm
Are you trying to roofie him by having him climb up to the roof?
just
No,
gonna tire
no,
him
no,
out.
he's gonna get comfortable. Come back down.
Well, set
Come
security.
back down. Stop wasting my time.
No. That's a hard spell for me to maintain. I'm not very great at the arcane arts. And the fact that
Clearly, you're not a very good wizard. Then.
Zeph.
I don't
looks
know.
over at the mistress.
I've only been studying magic for
Are
a
we
handful
able
of
to have
years.
tea?
Some of these spells are hard for me to do.
Would you care to
She'll
sit
change
with
her
us?
tune a little bit.
I have another one here that I've been meaning to test out. You
Would you care
understand
to
I don't
join
want
us?
to cast these spells in a sticky situation and then them fail on me. I want to make
I
sure
mean,
they're
come
actually
on.
functional.
3
and can
ladies and a
maintain them
Chase
through
Dragonkin?
events.
I'm not a guinea pig. You know that, right?
No, but like that one. You're technically a part of our
Orange just kind of
Kinship.
glares at her.
and you're the only one that I would
Thank you. I
guarantee
don't
not get hurt by
exactly like
climbing that
people nagging
ladder in case
Chase,
I
but
failed. You
thank
can
you
catch
anyways.
yourself.
What do you want to cast on me this time?
No, it's not casting. I'm casting something on me. I want you to tell me if it works or not because I can't see myself.
Oh,
What are you
pixie
doing?
noise.
Casting invisibility?
Something.
Anytime the tables
something
come
like
out,
that.
the pixies will go to
Gonna
it.
cast concealment on
Prefect.
myself. Can you see me?
Depends. What is
They like the nectar water.
filling do?
Sorry, you,
I like
you
hummingbirds.
melt in the shadow, so you
Remember,
can't
it's
see
like
when you're in the
sweet
shadow.
Mochi hummingbird.
Can you see me?
Ornal looks at him. Do you have anything in my size?
So, dark vision. I can see
Not gonna lie.
shadows,
I was
right?
gonna say, not gonna lie, teacup with me like,
Dark vision. Yeah, you could see
No,
shadows.
concealment when you melt into the shadows.
But I can see. I don't. I can see through shadows. Just like a
You
darkness.
would have to
Spot check.
spot check.
You go dispel.
Spot's shitty.
Who?
Jane, height check.
Yeah.
on
21.
them.
Yeah. They're up to their
Zeph
hijinks.
doesn't even know that
Okay,
that's
found
going
it.
on.
Yes, I can see you.
Damn it! I need to work on that one.
That's
Can you
why
do
Zeph
this?
having
Daylight.
tea.
That's interesting. How do you do that? Is that arcade? Is that
We're sitting
that
in the front of the
Arcana?
building. You just see daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
I was
Oh,
gonna say, Orange sitting
Yeah,
there.
you have like a staff.
Somebody's showing him the golden light.
yeah.
It's
Touch
the
stuff,
golden
daylight.
lance. The one of legend.
Interesting.
I can do as much as I want.
So, if I
Technically-
may ask,
I can glow in the dark too as much as I want.
Wow.
What's a caudal?
I can see in the
sis,
dark.
could you ask this? I don't
It's
feel
okay.
comfortable.
Hmm.
Zeph looks over. How old are you?
Anything else you wanted to?
It's
Yeah,
rude
there's a
for him
handful
to
of
I
ask
things
don't
that.
remember.
Like this, I want to test.
How long have you?
What do
Well, I know you
yeah.
don't know your age, but how long have you been
Yeah,
here?
I have plenty
I
of
mean, do you
spells
keep record, or
No.
How is this
right
round?
now.
One more.
do you have any?
One
family?
more? Only
That was
one?
also a really
We're
good
gonna be here
question,
for a
sis. Way
minute.
to go.
I'm not your guinea pig. I want to see what everyone else is doing.
I don't recall any place before this.
Do you have any family?
Not that I remember.
Which do you weigh?
Would you like to have family?
160 pounds.
I got all the creatures.
probably
Orin
like
looks
me.
over. I meant that strictly platonic.
With
I want you to know.
yes.
Okay.
Harry,
I
you might
wondered.
be another.
I have all the creatures here.
We gotta see what my
Yeah, but it's
hair capacity
kind of
is.
lonely. I mean,
I should be.
let me rephrase that. I'm not.
The
A
Florida
fae,
will
but-
look over.
I was gonna say
How's she lonely?
again. I apologize. I'm not of fan
Pretty
descent.
sure they talk. I gotta double check.
Question Faye. Do you remember writing those books in there, or was that not you?
Okay.
I didn't write
there
'em.
you
Hmm.
These are the questions.
Who did? Write?
Those were here before you?
go. Wonder how high this goes.
Yeah.
What if there's an author in the book?
That's a good point. Orin looks at her.
Okay. This speaks common.
Would you be opposed to me bringing the bookshelf out here?
I I suppose not.
It makes it a little bit easier for
1 second.
my sister to read through and enjoy her tea.
You're trying to find spells to fuck.
I'll put it back when we're done.
Huh?
You're trying to find spells to fuck.
What's going on?
Zeph looks at the goat's cuddle. I meant no offense. It's just we're from large cities. This is like a small gathering. I mean, this kind of feels.
So 1 last spell.
This is a simple
One
one.
last spell.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Everything needed is here.
Understandable. Which I can imagine is very stress-free.
I shut all the daylights off.
I hope this isn't a
off.
pockets kind of thing going on. Like we're here forever because she wants us as
Dang it,
pets.
where the heck is it?
That would suck. Be nice, but hey, that would suck.
So what came first? You or the Kota Cuddle? What is it called? She's looking between both of them.
Oh, I forgot to factor one more thing.
I don't remember.
When I cast that
Can I
spell,
take a net? For
you
the
actually
search
throw in
on
the
book
level of
for
the
an
spell
author
as
or
well.
whoever wrote
It's
it?
caster level,
Yeah.
level of the
There's
spell,
no
and your
author listed,
d20.
though.
Nothing.
But it was a level 1
Do you,
spell, so
are
that
you able to make a
probably wouldn't have done
bucket
anything
of
with it.
apples?
Defender win or does attacker win?
Defender
Um,
wins.
No, would have done anything.
Defender always wins.
Defender always wins. What? Oh, when it's even?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 is my spell resistance right now.
Okay.
So I don't think I got any bonus hit
Bucket of
dice
apples.
for being half celestial.
I can't tell if you're training the last
Orin
turn or if
looks
you're having
over
a
at the
conscience.
unicorn. Care to join us?
1 second.
You realize you'll attract all of the creatures with that bucket, which they would.
Turns out
all
they're just a
see.
whole bunch of druids in this guy.
I'm trying to keep them away from the naughtiness that is going on behind the building.
There's nothing naughty going on back here.
Yet. Want you to know, Orin sending you some frickin' wingman vibes. I believe in you!
Nothing over here.
Get some of that forbidden honey!
As the creatures hover around.
He's sharing the apples.
Are there any funny languages in the books? Anything that doesn't seem
Okay.
to
Oh yeah,
or-
there's one that goes.
No.
What's your character's name
No,
again?
It's all
Gabriel.
common or
Hey, Gabriel,
Sylvan.
here we go.
It's all basic
Let's
general
try.
knowledge
This is a bit
that she would have
advanced.
needed for nature and stuff.
You ready?
Sure.
to take
Okay.
care
Is
of
that
the
her
creatures.
instructor, maybe? The person before her? her
Earthen
predecessor?
grasp.
Did you have a predecessor?
Earthen
I
grasp.
don't know.
She just
Earthen,
woke up one day and read a book.
grasp.
Damn,
They
Faye.
do.
No offense, just
It's an automatic
Yeah.
grapple.
Would there be a spell
Rocks
to help
come
her
up
with
and grab
memory
you and
or
hold you still.
recollections or something?
But it's a spell. It's spell resistance based. It's not strength based, and it lasts for 2 rounds.
are we connected to the actual Fae lands, or is it
So
just like a pocket
you've got
dimension?
Yes and no.
Grap-
So it's like a pocket dimension.
It's
but
a grapple.
connected to the Fae lands as
It
well.
lasts for
Yeah.
2 rounds.
Fair enough.
Are we
The
gonna-
first
one of
time
the
you get
elder trees
grappled,
or
it's
the
based on your
life
spell
trees?
resistance for
No.
1 round. You can break out of
Can she
it
talk to the animals?
after that round if your strength beats
Do the
That's
it.
animals tell
But
her
it's solely
anything?
based on your spell resistance for
hey,
the first round.
we know you.
used.
So you have to beat my spell resistance to grapple me the first
Oh,
time.
they've always been
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
But it's a level 3 spell, so 3 plus
Would we
5.
be able to tell her
plus,
that first? Ask her
Basically,
something
if
like
I
that?
roll a
And there's no other
Ask
saves
them,
to it.
like, hey, was there a person before you? What
No,
did they
no.
look like? What did they
saving throw, none.
We'd ask,
duration
ask
2
her to
rounds,
ask the animals
and
if
the
there was anything
definitions
like
we're talking
before
about.
her.
all
What
that
did they
stuff
look
with
like? What
the
did they
actual
do?
grapple.
Did they just act like her but different?
Hell, where did the animals
Yeah,
come
it's like
from? I
a
mean,
Yeah.
are
Did
they
walk
natural to
here?
the Fae lands, or were they brought here?
Technically, no.
We're
Technically, you can't
grinding
hurt
the
because you
fuck out
agreed
of
to
all
it.
this.
I say most of them are natural to the Phalanx.
They're doing their thing. We're just
You
gonna-
agree?
If you do what I think you're going to do, that goes beyond what I'm agreeing to.
You're agreeing to let me test a spell. Earth and
To
grass.
be fair, you're going to tell him, no, don't do that. That's wrong to do.
Which, if
Boogity
he does it
boogity.
anyways, gives me full.
Full reign to not harm him.
Boogity boogity swoogity swoogity.
And you can't hurt people here anyway. We won't see each other for a long time.
It won't hurt you.
But when you do see each other, oh my god!
How fast do you fall?
I bet you in a dream
You
once.
can't kill me.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
If he woke
Into
up
the
because he thought that was a
vomit?
dream, he's
Yeah.
pretty convinced he was game himself.
No.
Zafner sitting there in the
You
end
can
of the
hurt
dark
me a
looking
little
over
bit.
at the
They'll
celestial.
never kill
Have
me.
a wet
Unless I
dream
lose
there,
half my
bud?
health every time.
Oh my god! It explained why Zafner isn't here. He won't. He doesn't
And
like
when
sleep.
I'm half my health, then half that health, then half that health, all the way like 1/4 in HP,
okay.
1/8 in HP.
Another
Let's
question
do
for
this.
you:
Okay.
are you able to leave this realm? Kill a
Never
tree.
No harm.
Actually,
If
since you were allowing
You
it,
ever get the chance?
because you agreed,
I'm letting you test it on me, and I'm not going to let you still bypass it.
you agreed. Oh,
I'm testing your capacity as a spellcaster.
yes, yes, you are. So I want to know this. Even if that technically fails, because you allowed me to test a spell on you, will it not work? Because you let me cast the spell on you. That would, if I say, hey, cleric, you can heal me, do they have to beat my spell resistance every time now? I'm just saying.
That's a damn call.
Hey, DM, he allowed me to cast a spell on him. Now, this is going to set a standard of things, like healing.
Once the spell starts, if he notices it's doing something to where he can start to resist it, you don't have to accept it.
Essentially, I'm saying, cast at me. Let's see if you can hit me.
Okay.
Correct. He's challenging you.
It didn't work.
Um,
Damn it!
my aunt
Technically,
is
still
a
didn't know what it
forest
did.
nymph,
Man,
and
well, I don't
she
know
has
why
a
that
group
didn't
of
work.
druids and other fae that have been
We're doing
building
something fun.
a grotto.
Grab everybody a collar.
our
and
homeland.
Shoot straight up.
Okay.
How
If
high
you'd
does this
ever
realm
like to
go?
visit there.
Sarah, how high does this realm go?
I guard by the collar. And I'm shooting straight up into the air.
Was that
You
your
would
turn?
Probably get about.
Was that your turn? Because now you're touching me. You grabbed me and then you flew straight up. That was a turn.
We're not in combat.
We don't have to be. It's not initiative technically. That's a movement and an action.
Dear God, what have I done?
We don't know.
About 100 feet.
Okay.
So,
While we're
96
going up,
damage.
base movement is 20.
You're-
Well, it could be 30. Like, whatever armor should be 20. That's what? Times 3 for first flight?
Your flight speed's doubled.
So it'd be
Double
40.
your land speed.
But because I'm wearing heavy armor, it's 20. So it'd be 40.
Do you have the? I'm not sure how strong celestial wings are. I don't think there's any stipulations about heavy armor. Some celestials wear heavy armor. I think you get your double flight speed.
I get double flight speed, but is it my reduced speed? because
hey, you
the
got to
armor-
grapple check
I don't
me.
think so.
You got to grapple check me.
You said yes.
Because it's double
Okay.
your base land speed, but it's flight, not walking.
So you really want me to try to grapple you?
You can drop me if you want, but
You want me to
But-
grapple you?
we don't
But
have
yeah, I
to. But
cordially
right now,
invite
while
you
we're
to
flying
my-
straight up,
to our hometown.
give
I
me
mean,
an action and a movement. I'm doing something.
it would
First
be
of all,
nice
my
to have a
movement is
place
I
where we
grab your
could
ass cheeks.
meet
What is this?
more often.
I don't know if it would affect this area though, if I left.
I scream. Ooh. Now I cast a
Well,
spell.
we could
Okay,
total.
first off, I'm
Can she
standing
send messengers?
holding you like this.
Okay, then I grab
That
your
might
ass
work.
cheek like that. I just grab your ass cheek.
Is she really not allowed to leave?
Which I am wearing full plate armor. No, I'm wearing half plate, but still.
No, you're not wearing pants, remember?
I said I'm wearing pants.
What if you set another Fae here in
Well, I'm
your
grabbing your ass cheek.
stead?
Let go.
That way you could come back.
That
I'm
may
pretty
work if they
sure-
hold the magic.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure our aunt has some
I
friends
cast
that would be more than
fearsome
willing to help
grapple
you.
on myself. and I grapple
Oh.
you.
Pardon my
Okay.
language. I'm pretty
What's
sure
it do?
our aunt has plenty of
First
friends.
of
that would
grapple,
be
you
willing
grow
to come here and
tentacles that
stay
help you with
in
your
all
grapple. Now,
I
how
mean,
much
don't get me
that
wrong,
helps
the
me, I don't
city's
know. Let me
hustle and
look.
bustle, it's been
I
getting
don't
more
know how to
popular.
calculate grapple.
The forest
Never
is
got
still
it.
standing very strong, but I know some
Strength
people probably aren't
plus
feeling
base modifier
as comfortable as when the city first started.
plus whatever bonus that'll give
And
you.
What's base modifier?
I get a
Base
lot
attack
from my
bonus.
father.
Base attack
in the
bonus?
Yours
sense
is probably
that
going
I
to be
want
a 0 or 1.
everyone happy.
Yeah, I'm a wizard. It's not a whole lot.
That's why we're trying to stop the shadow.
Oh, it's
clutch.
3.
That's why we're trying to stop. Apparently,
Base
there's
attack
been
bonus is
demons.
3. And then my strength is 1.
That's why we're trying to bring peace to the world.
5.
Seems pretty high for a wizard that early.
Oh, look at it's my Illumin rune.
Do you have a
Oh.
name? The mistress?
Fearsome
Have you
grapple.
used it in so long?
You have to do opposing grapple against me.
That's fine. But you grapple me, I can grab your ass cheeks with both hands.
I want to say they called me Silver.
Interesting name. Lance Gearsmith! Oh god, I'm taking after Dad. Orin Gearsmith. Zeph will also hold out her paw. Yep, Zephany. Gearsmith. I hope you'll remember our names.
Yeah, sometimes things.
It's a
get
plus
fuzzy.
4 on
Understandable.
bonus on grapple
Fine.
checks.
So it's 3, 4, and whatever your base attack is.
Mm-hmm.
Your attack.
It's
And this is our sis.
3, 4.
Hi.
3 is my base attack.
She's
bonus.
also a Gearsmith.
4 is my
A lot of Gearsmiths.
spell bonus,
Our father-
and then that's 1.
Orin explains the
That's
So
story
3 plus
of
8
everything
total, and
from
then,
the
then do you
lich,
roll?
Yes, it's
clear up
opposed
to what
it's
happened
opposed
with
grapple.
Lance, clear up
Okay.
to why we're in the situation that we're in.
You probably have way higher strength.
I've got higher strength.
In fact,
Because I don't have that bonus, I've only got a 9.
he's going to start jotting it all
So we're
down in
pretty
the book.
close.
Yeah, I got a.
He's going to
23.
leave it here
15 plus
You're 8.
8.
as a little bit of, that way she doesn't forget. And he will jot down
23.
every single Gearsmith name.
Here, well.
Okay.
Okay, wait, we grappled each. Technically, you
So-
grappled me first, so I'm defending myself, and defender wins.
You would have had to have made a grapple against me the moment I grabbed you in order for that to actually count.
But I did grapple.
You were trying to grapple on back onto me. So my grapple would be opposing yours.
Getting noisy.
23.
So that would
We
make
can't hear them. They're 100 feet up.
60.
She owns this realm. She can hear everything in it.
So would I be technically be the defender in that case and still win?
He grappled me and flew me in the sky, and then I cast a spell and grappled him, and I got a 23. So, and I'm
You guys are in time out.
no.
What did I do?
No!
What did I do?
We're not
You guys
done
were
with this.
loud. You're stuck in timeout.
I'm gonna finish this.
You can't move.
I didn't do anything. I was just having a good time.
I'm just sitting there with tentacles coming out of my freaking flesh, like. Fuck yeah.
Seems kind of evil to me.
I'm surprised that she didn't I expect this little kind Sylvish freaking thing to
Mason,
be like
help me break
sitting
out
there they're
timeout.
loud. I wish they'd
Benign
just fucking get it
transposition
over
me.
with. It's like, whoa, freaking lewd from nowhere.
I just lose my cool. I snap. I'll have that ass someday. I'm just screaming. Crazy shit.
No.
Across the freaking.
Really? You disappear.
What?
To be fair, I was being helpful and he was inappropriate contact.
I understand. I thought that maybe you'd be able to help him with his problems.
There's no helping that. I still have
There's
to
no
go.
helping that.
Look at all that room.
Okay, I'm bringing in my other character.
She didn't bring no one else.
From all your 10 sides, your 20s.
So
Well, if he's sleeping, my other
12s,
character's
6s.
You
sleeping.
organized my box.
Don't mean she brought
You
everybody that was
organized my
sleeping.
box.
She brought those that needed to meet.
Look at all that room.
You organized my box.
am I still in timeout? Even though he was all him.
Wasn't all me. Wasn't all me.
Yes,
You're the
you're
one that-
out of timeout.
You were the one that picked me up and tried to fly with me.
Wizard Rainbow Beam wakes up in the really real world, freaking wet dream.
You were the one playing grab ass.
I was
just
touched
Wonder.
by an angel.
They say
fly over here with you people.
it's getting about time for you guys to wake up.
I'm not sure if this is a good dream or a nightmare after all that.
It was charming meeting you.
All I know is he failed everything
Not
he tried
really
to
a
do.
dream, but somewhat.
Grab that ass with my tentacles.
What did she say?
Not really a dream, but somewhat.
Lucid.
No, it was lucid.
And you guys will disappear out of the glade
Um,
and
What
start
about
Zeph
waking up in
this?
the
and
areas.
Orin will give
Let's go
her a
you,
hug
dude.
goodbye.
Hey,
Bye.
AIDS free?
Yeah.
Orin, once again, says to her before they
Actually-
leave, before they vanish, it was an honor meeting you.
Do
I
it.
hope to meet you
Oh,
again
well.
someday.
That's
Yes,
my
to
day. That's my
Zeph.
day.
Yo.
Make great tea.
You
It was-
guys will remember it as a dream.
There's a T.
But thanks for visiting.
There was tea!
And I was getting followed up by a wizard, damn it.
Some will have more pleasant memories than others of this dream.
I wake up.
I was
and
gonna
I'm like,
say, we all wake up. Orin look over. Looks down at Zeph. Did that just happen? Pretty sure. Look over at you.
Morningwood still asleep.
Never mind, we'll ask him later.
Morning.
Zephyr just like over your body, like sitting there, like crouched down.
I'm just sitting there with Morningwood going,
What are you doing?
You were talking in your sleep. Something about get off me. Stop it. Don't touch me.
Orin and Zephany said hi.
Oh, it's nice hearing from them.
They wouldn't actually talk in their sleep, though. Not that way. No. 'Cause
Would
it
he at least
was-
like
it
move
wasn't
in
a
his
dream.
sleep?
No, because they're not there.
Gotcha.
They're there, but they're not there.
So Zafner's just sitting there.
sounds like a
awake,
dead body laying there.
He's not crouched over you. It'd just be
No,
one
I
of the
mean,
nights
it's
that
still
we
breathing and
stand
stuff,
watch.
But your consciousness
So you'd probably-
is not there.
It'd probably be first watch. Zafner's sitting there, and you're on second watch, so you'd wake up for second watch. Zafner, look over at you. It's your turn.
Okay.
Nothing interesting happened in the night so far.
What's your brother? Your sister.
Whose brother?
Want to explain how?
I'm the dwarf.
Well,
It all started with a gay wizard.
that came later. Well, me and your sister over there apparently went to some dream realm where we met a dragon and a bard cleric.
Oh, Zephany, and as
Orin.
per our parents' determination of keeping
Mention
us
my
paired,
wizard.
I imagine it was Orin with
Yes.
her.
Apparently they've acquired a succubus.
Interesting. This is like the first time you'll ever see him smile. Interesting.
I told
Did
her
they
so.
say they were keeping it?
I don't recall, but I didn't mention they should kill the fucker.
We should name it. That way they can't kill it.
Put it in the brothel. Make great business.
It's a demon.
I didn't say it was gonna have
You're
a happy
a demon.
life.
You're just a freaking winged, happy-looking demon.
I didn't say it was gonna have much of a happy life. Can you think of anything that would want to like get screwed every single day of its life
Succubus.
and not gain souls for it?
Well, there was this really weird wizard I met while there.
What was his name?
Are you awake or are you asleep?
Well, I'd be awake.
This paladin would probably be awake.
I think he said it was Ithaca.
Oh, you met my brother, huh? I finally got out of town, I see. Ah.
Oh god, anything related to you must be bad.
adopted.
Yeah, we adopted him.
Oh, might not be half as bad then.
He
He's-
played grab ass with me.
He does that.
Tried to.
He does that. I mean, you are an angel.
He's not. He's. Thank you. He's not. A,
So after sitting there like can't express himself, he's supposed he's dead of emotion. Freaking Gilliam's just sitting there like, oh my god.
he's a very inept wizard, though.
Huh?
He's a very inept wizard, though.
You know.
It happens. He'll get better.
Apparently he's a wizard that can't get his magic up.
Blammo!
Don't trust that anti-magic shield.
Yeah, they're going to meet something called the Fates. They ran into one of Durium's other siblings.
Sis!
Yes, dear.
Jason.
Home party.
Huh.
Not you, sis. You were there with him.
Yeah.
Know anything about the Fates?
Rumors?
Kind of rumors. Does the bugbear know anything?
I like how you have the extra.
Did we all agree to go back to town on
She's
these
still
two parties?
snoring.
I'll ask her when it's on her rounds.
But also, I'm actually got a guy with a caravan collecting interesting items. I think he's kind of shady. Probably keep an eye out for anything about him. His name was Blah? I don't remember if you actually told me his name or not.
Jot down his name in case we come across it. We'll bring this information to Dad.
Also, they
He'll
ran
find
into
the
one of,
usefulness of it.
they ran into a sibling of one of your other siblings named Durium.
Durium? Where's he at?
I don't know. No, we ran into. They said they ran into someone, one of his siblings. So Shadow Clutch.
The Shadow Clutch?
Yeah.
We need to report this to Dad immediately.
Well, we're in the middle of another mission right now.
Yeah,
We need
silence
to finish
them while you
this,
talk.
and then
Instant message.
we'll make most haste back to town.
Really, we were just exploring. We can
Yeah.
explore later.
We were supposed. We were gonna go. They were allies that they were.
Well,
Well,
we're
fine,
gonna
okay.
have a bunch of dwarves and kobolds. So,
I could scry to him.
I
You
mean,
always
they.
sword your asses.
He's a snake.
Can
To be fair, Gilliam never talked much in the group.
I call you Gil?
This is why he doesn't talk, because people make fun of his tongue.
Really, we were just sent down here to explore.
Yeah,
Actually, we came down here on roll pretty well.
Gil
Yeah.
Gil seems sufficient.
Okay, Gil.
And yeah, we were just sent down here to check on things. We're gonna have parties of dwarves and kobolds down here, digging and kind of checking things out. And I imagine that my brother is going to probably send one of his kids, if not create one of his familiars, to come down here. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have another mountain working with us for us. God, bro would frickin' crumble my home if he heard me say that. Bro, I'm sorry!
So, when everyone wakes up,
So,
we're going to probably head back to the surface.
that would be wise.
Probably tell our friends that we're postponing our investigation then.
Did my siblings say when they were coming back?
No. I don't think they actually gave time. They said they might be returning soon. They're not sure yet.
I was gonna say Orange said that the way it sounds, the Fates might be sending them away because there wasn't much to do left.
Then we were gonna take that sidetrack south though.
I know. That's if she lets us.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let you guys finish up the next watch. We'll discuss this in the morning.
And the other party that was there was
Have a good sleep.
The adventure party.
the adventuring party. The ones that were from the adventuring party will now wake up.
I was gonna say, Orin, Zeph look over. He's sitting there like, turn this way, sis.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Illidan be taking first watch.
do I want to know?
This is the one that wants to kill. Remember?
Oh dear God, the druid.
And I sleep in the nude.
You must be having a tent then. Not just the one in your pants.
He's already making one.
I'm a wizard, and this is the
Looks like he's got some natural wood growing.
this is the wizard that has like problems. He can't go to the bathroom or sleep unless he's completely naked.
God bless it. This is gonna cause problems down in the campaign, but I love it.
Yeah. You know, it's like those little quirks that some.
When you're attacked in the middle
Yes!
of the night, you're fighting nude.
I'm sorry. I can see a band of mercenaries freaking happen upon us like, we'll slit their throats in the night. Freaking come up to him. We're gonna. Ooh, whoa.
Well, listen. Think about that. Like,
I'm not touching.
I
You
think-
touch him.
I think it's kinda
he's
fun.
getting wrecked.
I think it's fun adding some of those quirks that actual people have in the privacy of their own homes.
Again, who's
Like,
gonna fight a naked guy?
They don't sleep. You know, the
Stay
people
away
that
from
always
that.
sleep naked no matter what. The people that sleep naked no matter what. The people that go to the bathroom and strip all their clothes off.
Orin's going to
Because
look
I've met
amongst
those
the
people
group.
before.
So,
Sleeping naked is healthy.
I sleep naked when, you know,
Looks at
I
the
have a
triplets.
girl over. Otherwise, I just sleep on a couch.
Huh?
looks at the triplets. Sis says hi. Looks at you. Your sis says hi.
What kind of
We
dream have you been
just
having?
went into some like dreamscape. It was interesting. Full of fae. Or it had one fae mistress. Her
Where
name was Silver.
is
And she had a pixie named Flower.
Does that strike a familiar name with you? Either of you?
Stories.
Who is she?
College nature? No, we probably wouldn't get it.
No,
Uh,
that wouldn't get it.
Really? He's a druid? How long have you been around?
120.
Knowledge nature wouldn't get it.
Yeah, but think about how much he's dealt with fae.
Not this one.
Damn. I tried, bro.
It's Titania, but she forgets who she
Remember,
is.
she's never left her area.
Valid point. So, what tales have you heard of her?
Normally, it's stories, people meeting her. People.
Isn't that nice?
She's been around for a long time.
Aren't Faye basically immortal though?
Like I said, it's Titania, but she
22.
forgets who she is.
Zeth is making tea. Cook.
20. 1 second. I don't know yet.
20, I don't know yet.
12. Is anybody noticing that I'm like covering up myself, like slowly trying to pull on my pants, like
Looking away.
doing like the awkward like side step, you know, trying to conceal an erection.
If I remember rumors right, she's very, very powerful.
You're not fooling anyone over there.
Damn it!
This is the first night we've spent together. We all know what's going on over there.
What'd you say?
Say stories are
Seriously,
she's very, very
pants.
powerful, but we've never met
I
anyone
can't
that's
sleep when I wear them.
never confirmed any
They're not
stories
kilts.
with anybody that's met
To
her.
borrow one of mine.
It's always been rumors.
Why wear half
Matter.
pants? They're clothes.
Zeph played
It's a
with
skirt.
her. She plays a
Do I
violin.
look like a
apparently.
female?
It's a
Huh?
man's skirt.
Zeph was keeping up
There's
with
no
her.
such thing as a man skirt.
She controls a lot with that music.
It was a very peaceful location.
The clothing of my
We
people.
ate with a unicorn, a
Yeah,
Quetzalcoatl.
see, you've gone and offended him.
You see? It's the clothing
Some
of your
interesting
people.
books there as well. I imagine Mom would probably like to
Just
know
not even
about it.
gonna.
This is
Talk to
why I
Mom.
prefer to live alone in the middle of
Said
the
she
woods.
got some of the stories from her
argue.
time wizard.
No, they just breed.
Maybe sometime Silver might
I forgot our
invite
two
you.
characters bickered for a lot until that happened.
At least
Interesting.
I would probably.
We've
Next
always
time,
been
if I do
With all of
see
our
her again, I'll see
characters.
if I can
no,
invite
these
you
characters
guys
have always
along.
been.
Yeah, this
It was really
in this
nice.
campaign, all of our
I mean, a
characters.
little-
Oh yeah.
Mind you, after dealing with
In the
the
main campaign,
succubus,
it's
we
like
were all
the skill
me
fish.
and Zeph were kind of touch and go
It's come
there
and go.
because
Sometimes they're buddy buddy.
we didn't
sometimes
trust
they're kind
anything in
of-
the realm.
They're always
that we
in this
seen,
these campaigns. They're always frenemies.
But yeah, Sis says hi. There's a celestial guy that we met. His name was, help me out here,
Gabriel Dawnstar.
Gabriel Dawnstar. He's Talia's kid. I guess
Oh.
that he's with
He was a paladin.
the paladin. I guess he's with Zafner and Gilliam. They also found that silver. She's adorable. And
That's one of Lance's children.
so that's not silver. She's adorable.
Who gave him the rumor of silver?
She gave them the rumor of
Time
silver.
wizard.
You're still coming for.
Okay. What about the
So-
time wizard?
One of Lance's kids is silver.
It's not her name.
That's what you were recollecting.
Did we just
You don't know that though.
but out of game? It's one of
Yours
Lance's kids.
Mm-hmm.
in the future. And
That is really cool.
goddamn time travel.
She does a bit of it.
This is why you're.
This is why Rick and
wizard.
Morty will never do another
Go
time
fuck with
travel episode.
time.
I'm not allowed to use real time magic. I got told
But
that's not
There was this
allowed.
Gabriel guy. He's Talia's kid.
Otherwise, I'd be unstoppable.
Working with
force of
Zafner
time travel.
and
Literally, imagine you have to fight me,
Gilliam.
and then I lose, but you have to fight me again
By
until I
the
win. And
way,
once I win,
I guess some
win.
stuff's happened at home.
It's like the end of
That
What do you
Sure.
mean stuff's happened at home?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much that. I could do this all day.
very bad stuff.
God, it was one of
I
those
guess
movies that
they've
I
come
bought, I
into
haven't opened yet.
encounter with demons
You haven't watched it, or
I've
more
seen it. I haven't
more
opened
so
it
than
yet.
us.
Watched it in theaters.
Not to mention that
I'm excited for the new Star Wars.
they found an entrance to the
I haven't
Underdark.
watched the trailers yet, but
Entrance to the
Trailers
Underdark.
look really good.
That's been sealed for a while.
Well, now it's unsealed. They came across some city down there. The name escapes me. Zeph, what was the city's name?
it was the city with people who never give us
People. What was the people's name? Blah.
Deep as mystery.
Hey Zach, tell him why I'm banned from time magic.
Exlentar.
That place. Zeph explains that to them.
Interesting. I always assumed nothing but badness came from the Underdark.
I know, right? Believe me, when they told us there were civilizations down there that didn't kill them on sight, a bit of a shock. Although I guess Zafner's already caused some trouble there. But you know how he can be sometimes. When he's not on his meds.
Time magic is a
You
cool
know, it's kind of
mistress.
funny. Nobody from the
It's out
diplomatic
there with
party was
psionics.
here, so they didn't find out the little brother was there.
But I am allowed one time magic spell.
That time.
Yeah,
We should probably. I don't want to hasten our.
that is nice.
Stuff
12,
here.
12 rounds of casting.
I mean, I'd still like to investigate the guy in the south, as you stated,
Yeah.
and we still need to meet with the Fates. But it sounds like we might need to head back home and kind of collect.
Well, they keep saying the Fates are waiting for us, so maybe we should go do that and then head home.
What about the guy in the south?
Might have to return later.
We have no quarrel with him.
Very well. Group consensus. I'll concede. We'll speak with the Fates, and then we'll probably talk with the Chinchillans. See if we can get any of our forces over here to help defend them.
Maybe the Fates will have a way to communicate too.
I mean, he left a bunch
That
of
would
orcs with him. I mean, as much as I hate to say this, those orcs seem.
Why
pretty-
didn't I tell them that?
What?
Who would?
I could have told the guys back home, send forces here.
I also
They're dealing with the Underdark though,
I scry everything to mom.
and
There you go.
It's
God, I
not,
love you,
Demons.
sis.
it's not like able to say you could summon
I
him.
didn't say she gave me the damn thing.
I hate you. Zeph looks over, looks at you.
He gave you his name so you can actually request him personally.
Seth looks at you. Behave. Zeph's gonna summon Gabriel.
So, back to
Well, we're gonna
Okay.
end there.
the. Just roll play this real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just